decided to start with Shiny Charmander because he's so adorable and he evolves into a ginormous black dragon. That is because this is not any ordinary Charmander. This is a shiny Charmander, which means it's going to evolve into a shiny Charizard, which is a big black dragon. So let's go ahead and check his IVs. He actually has pretty solid IVs, 80%. Wait, that's actually sick. He's got really good speed, really good special attack, good defense, good HP. Honestly, this is a really strong Charmander. So what I'm gonna do in this first episode is actually train this Charmander up and hopefully evolve it maybe into a Charmeleon. Well, definitely into a Charmeleon, but hopefully we can get that amazing black Charizard in today's episode. What is that noise? What on earth am I hearing? What is that? Oh my gosh, that is so disgusting. But anyway, guys, this is gonna be the start of a brand new series. I haven't done a series on pixelmon in so long, and I was just going through my old videos and I missed it so much. I used to have so much fun doing these series videos. I think I'm about to die. No. But yeah, I just miss playing pixelmon and progressing and competing with other players on the server. So today is where my journey begins. You see, the server makes it so it's not really just about catching Pokemon and training them, but it's about getting extremely strong Pokemon. And wait, is this a custom textured Honedge? Or am I tripping? Doesn't this thing look crazy? What is this? I don't know, but I'm going to at least try to catch it with the few Pokeballs that I have. Oh, I actually have a decent bit. But like I said, because we're playing on the server, it's not just catching as many Pokemon as we can. And we caught it on the first try. Let's go. But there's a bunch of tournaments on the server where you have to compete against other players. There is the War Zone, of course, which you guys probably know about. But if you are new to the channel, the War Zone is an area where you have to have all level 100 Pokemon. And there's a ton of very rare and legendary Pokemon that spawn there. However, if you do battle another player, the winner of that battle gets to steal a Pokemon from the loser. So it's really high risk, high reward. And I most certainly plan on going to the War Zone in this series, which is definitely a little bit scary considering I do have a shiny Charmander on my team already. But what is this Honedge? I've never seen this before. Why does it look like that? Please, someone tell me like that there's something weird about this. Like, this is not a normal Honedge, right? Like, it's got cool designs on it. It almost looks like it's corrupted or something. It looks like a shadow texture. I'm not even sure what that is, but it is really cool. And Aegislash is actually a really good Pokemon. So I might end up not using that specific Honedge, but maybe breeding it into a better Aegislash. But I'm most definitely going to be doing a lot of breeding and training and trading and buying things on the GTS in this series to try to really get the best Pokemon team that I possibly can. But it's been so long since I've actually started a new series, like a raw series where I just play the game, have fun, compete on the server, and do all of that fun stuff. For the past year or so, most of my videos have mostly just been like mini game stuff or 100-day stuff, and I feel like I sort of lost touch with the community a little bit because the biggest reason that these series are so much fun is I get to actually play them with you guys, since you guys can also join me on the server. I already have an idea of what I want to do with my base, but first things first, I have to find a really good area to build in, not just for me, but for you guys as well if you do plan on joining. But what I want to do is actually build like a sky island / sky base type thing, because I think it'd be really cool if the whole community builds like sky islands together and we're just sort of like a sky city. I don't know. I think that would be so sick. And also, guys, I don't really know entirely what team that I want to build quite yet, but it is going to be pretty important that I have a strong team if I do plan on competing in tournaments and Warzone and all that other stuff. So if you have any suggestions of any Pokemon that you would like me to catch and use, be sure to definitely comment them down below. I'm gonna try to catch Pokemon that you guys all want me to. This way the team is more of just like a communal team. It's not just my team, but it's gonna be our team. And after just a couple minutes of grinding already, Charmander is level 15, meaning he only needs one more level to evolve into a Charmeleon. And at that point, he's like kinda almost sort of at a Charizard already. So we are making phenomenal progress already in this first episode. And also, if you guys didn't know, Smash MC, which is the network that I'm playing on, does have a bunch of fusion Pokemon meaning that you can actually fuse 2 Pokemon together to get one super amazing Pokemon. And one of those fusions is a Charizard and a Zekrom and a Charizard and an Aggron, meaning that when we eventually do get our Charizard, we will have the option to fuse it with other Pokemon such as Aggron and Zekrom. So that would be insanely cool if we could pull that off. And there we go. Charmander has leveled up to level 16, meaning he will evolve. I don't know where the animation is, so my editor will add the we'll add an animation for you of him evolving. Oh, there we go. There he is. Yeah! Charmeleon! All right, I ended up nicknaming him Zardius. I originally had Darth Zardius. I think that sounds cooler and is cooler, but that'll be his full name, and his nickname will just be Zardius. Welcome to the gang, boy! Oh, we just got an acrobatics level, so there's another feature of the server is we do have skills. So not just acrobatics, but there's catching, breeding, mining, a bunch of different skills that you can level up to get different rewards and abilities and stuff. So I'll definitely be grinding those, most likely off camera, but it's more of a late game feature if you like max them out, because you can get some really awesome bonuses and buffs if you do so. But definitely something to keep an eye on. All right, here we go. Here is a nice plains biome, but honestly, it doesn't really matter too much where I build my base since we're going to be doing it in the sky together. But I feel like this is a nice little area. So let's do /set home, make this my home. So now I can just go back to /home whenever I want. But eventually we're going to build a sky island where hopefully you guys will join me. All right, I'm going to go to the /warp training area because this is an area that is supposed to expedite your leveling process, meaning you should be able to level up pretty quickly here. So there are a couple of trainers. I can just send out Pokemon. I can, for example, Dragon Breath these guys and pretty much smoke them and get a whole bunch of XP. And as you can see, this is most certainly way more effective than going out in the wild and just training off things there. I don't know why I didn't do this right away. And there we go. After about 10 minutes or so of training Zardius, we did manage to get him to level 36, meaning he should evolve right after this battle of Celios if they don't kill me. He just used rest. Are you serious? And there we go. Zardius is evolving. Again, I don't know why the evolution animation is glitched and bugged, but oh, we can see the top of his head. Look at his head. And there we go. There is the dragon that we have been looking for. Look at how beautiful he is. The big fire and flying dragon Charizard. Let's go, dude. That is so sick. And the reason I'm most excited for this, by the way, is I can now fly on him. Check this out, dude. Let's go. That is so sick. Imagine eventually when we get like our entire village of floating island bases and we're just flying around on our shiny Charizard checking out everyone's bases. That's gonna be so cool. Ooh, okay, so the boss tower is an area on the server that spawns a bunch of boss Pokemon, and it seems like there is a floor that spawns grass and fighting Pokemon, which is literally perfect for Zardius because he can just air slash and pretty much one-shot all of them. And the reason this is so important is it gives us really good rewards. For example, this TM right here. But not only does it give us TMs, it also gives us a whole bunch of money as well, and just other items that we can sell in general. So I think staying here, look, we just got a Sunstone, 200 bucks, XP candies. So I think if we could just stay here and grind the boss tower just a little tiny bit, that will make a ton of progress in a very short period. The problem is these bosses are actually incredibly strong. Like this Leaveney is level 67, so I'm struggling quite a bit to actually take this guy out. But it is an epic boss, so eventually if I do take him out, I should get some pretty good rewards. And I wasn't gonna do this, but now that the Leaveney is really pulling my leg here, I'm gonna start using some of my XP candies and my rare candies on my Zardius to see if he can eventually take these guys out. The reason I have these rare candies, by the way, is when you join the server, you are given some. For some reason, I have 46 or 48, though. I don't really know why I had so many. I think someone must have given it to me. Honestly, I have no idea why. Hopefully that's enough, though. Hello, Leaveney. Oh! And we burned it. I think that's it. I think that means it should die now. Yes, let's go. We did it. And we got one rare candy for it. And an XPL, though. That's pretty good. And $500. Let's go. Getting money is so important on the server because that's going to allow us to buy not only a bunch of building materials for building a house, which really isn't too important, but it's going to allow us to buy battle items to make our Pokemon better. And it's going to allow us to just buy Pokemon in general from the GTS. If you do /GTS, you'll see a whole bunch of stuff here. And this is what other people are selling on the server. Just like the Zapdos, which is listed for $40,000. Oh, and we just got leftovers from a drop. That is so good. Leftovers is a held item that after every single turn, you get 1/16 of your health back. So spending time in the boss tower, I think is going to be pretty essential if I want to end up building a really strong team. Ooh, I just got Dynamax candy. I kind of forget exactly how that works, but I do know that you need Dynamax candy in order to Dynamax. So hopefully we can do that at some point. We could get a shiny Dynamax Charizard. That would be so epic. Oh, a Firestone as well. We're getting so many great drops. This is actually insane. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Since it's the holidays, there's actually a bunch of gifts at spawn that you can right-click and redeem to get some rewards. There we go. I just got a couple of rare candies from that. Now, if you guys are watching this video in a little while from now, and it's not like Christmassy anymore, then these are probably going to be gone, but I would definitely recommend getting on the server as soon as possible if you're watching this when the video comes out to redeem all these rewards. All right, and now that we have a decent amount of money, let's go ahead and buy some building blocks and get our floating island started. So first we'll start with just a couple of grass blocks, and you might be wondering, why are you getting grass blocks? That's super strange. The main reason is because when I build the island, I'm probably going to be using a lot of dirt, and then I just want to sprout some grass blocks in there so that it spreads around to the rest of the area to make the whole island grassy. Holy guacamole, there are a ton of blocks in here to buy. I'm going to pick the cheapest one to tower up though, because we are going to have to get pretty high up to build this thing. It's probably going to be enough of that. Actually, we're going to need a good amount of stone to build the bottom of it because I don't want it to be just a flat island that's so boring. I want to build like an entire actual floating island. This is probably gonna take a lot of stones. So I'm spending a ton of money on a bunch of stone. But now it's time to build this thing. All right, guys, the Sky Island is pretty much done just for now. It's very, very basic. It's very tiny, but I do plan on expanding it pretty heavily throughout the series. If we go ahead and take a look at it, it's a little bit underwhelming, honestly. It's really nothing too special, but it's certainly a start. So let's go ahead and grab all of our items down here. So now if we do /home, you'll see that we are up on our Sky Island, our nice little humble abode. And like I said, I'm going to be expanding this outward in every direction. Building it though is really painful. It is not fun to have to do all the scaffolding around the outside of the gosh dang thing, but honestly, it's worth it. I think it's so cool up here, and especially if you guys start doing islands around the outside of me as well, it'll be super epic. Maybe we could do bridges to each other's islands, things like that. I don't know. It'd be so sick. Let's go ahead and put all of our items away into this chest, though, to officially make this home. Do I take fall damage? No, I don't. That is always very scary. I'm on top of the world, baby! Let's go. Oh! Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my gosh. This is not only a boss Pokemon, but it is a mega boss. Meaning that if we're able to take out this Venusaur, I will not only get a Venusaurite Mega Stone, but I'll also get a Mega Ring. Meaning that will allow me to actually Mega Evolve. But the problem is this thing is level 86. Oh, that did a lot of damage, and that did very little damage. Oh boy. Okay. This is seemingly going to be pretty impossible. Okay, my strategy, we're gonna Dragon Breath. We need to paralyze it. Please paralyze it. No. Finding these things is so incredibly rare. I know it's very unlikely that I'm going to be able to take this thing out, but I have to give it as many chances as I possibly can. And there we go. We got it paralyzed, which was my game plan. I'm gonna... Whoa! The reason I'm air slashing is because there's a chance that I flinch the Venusaur, and since it's paralyzed, there's a chance that it'll be paralyzed as well. Come on! Oh, wait, it's confused, though. It's confused. There's a chance that it hurts itself in confusion. Come on. Please, 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 please. No! We were so close! It could have hit itself in confusion. It could have gotten paralyzed. But no, of course, it still hits through. But that's okay, because we just paralyzed it again. Yes, we flinched it. Okay, flinch again, double flinch. No, 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 no. We don't like that. One more air slash. Don't move. Yes, it flinched! It flinched! It flinched! Yes, let's go, baby! And there we go. We got a rare candy. There is the Venusaurite that we wanted. A strange souvenir. I don't know what that is. And 500 buckaroonies. And that's not all. We also get to equip a mega ring, but I'm going to put the mega chain on, get some blang going. Let's go. That is definitely the coolest part and best part of today's episode so far. So now if I get a Venusaur, I can actually mega evolve it. But to mega evolve any other Pokemon that can mega evolve, I do have to collect its mega stone. And the only way to do that is to take out its mega form in the wild. So that still is going to be really rare to find any others. But finding that Venusaur is pretty epic. If you guys did enjoy episode 1 and want to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe and like button, and I'll catch you in episode number 2.